1,000 of the corporations that signed on to the compact for failure to communicate their progress towards these goals. Now what I want to do is I'm going to share with you a case study here very quickly. One of the 6 people in that group, breakout group, her name was Soleya Hashem. And Soleya, she is the managing director of Hashem Brothers, Egyptian corporation in Cairo. They are one of Egypt's leading companies in the production of essential oils and aromatic products. That means perfume, cosmetics, flavors, and pharmaceuticals. They grow the stuff that you wear, that you taste, and that you take. And 100% of their products are exported. So all they do is grow the stuff, pick it, pack it, and send it away for somebody to do something else with and continue the value chain. Employees who weren't union members were encouraged by management. Now, we're in Cairo now. You know, we're not in downtown London. We're in Cairo. The union company encouraged you to join the union, and they built an office for the union right next to the plant. Whoops. That supports Union Principle 3, the Global Principle 3, which is freedom of association. They've worked with an NGO to fund microcredit. Now, microeconomy and microcredit loans are, to me, one of the key solutions at the bottom of the pyramid. Help women think of alternatives to sending their kids to work in the fields. This is getting the kids out of the fields and into school. And what did they do to support that initiative? They built 2 school buildings, and then they gave them to the government. And now there are 1,000 kids enrolled in those schools who otherwise would have been working in the farms. And that supports child labor because the kids aren't in the school. They aren't informed, they're in the school. Another thing they did was they set up a program to eradicate illiteracy. Notice who's in the classroom. They're all ladies. They've got computer terminals. They're learning computer skills and reading and writing. Eliminate discrimination. That gives them a competitive entry into the market. How about environmental responsibility? Well, they sponsor the families in the village, and this is microeconomy at its best, okay? They say, take the palm branches that are all over the place there and the branches from the products they grow and make them into these baskets, which the company then buys from them. And they use them to ship the products that the folks grow in the farms. Plus, the leaves that are left over, they make into these baskets, they weave the baskets and they put them around their waist, so when they're picking the products, they put them in the basket and then they put them into containers that are made out of the palm leaves from that grow there. And what she said when she concluded her talk was, we've learned that the fastest and most effective solution is always economic, providing a source of income to the families. So what you do when you have the impact on the local economy is you make it pay for them and they'll return it to you. Secretary Bond then said, increasingly, as companies, you're embracing the global compact, not because of good public relations or because you've paid the price for making mistakes. And I think, truth be known, there are a lot of companies that still are there for those reasons. You're doing so because in an independent world, business leadership cannot be sustained without showing C productivity or C leadership. Real quickly, I want to tell you about the World Confederation of Productivity Science. You may wonder what John does in his spare time. We enable sharing knowledge, wisdom, and skill among people and organizations whose mission it is to improve productivity. That's what we do. Our vision is what attracted me to WCPS, and that is we really believe that productivity will create wealth, and when wealth is distributed equitably, it will create conditions for world peace. This is a productivity organization that has as its ultimate vision world peace. 2 operating divisions, the World Network of Productivity Organizations, the World Academy of Productivity Science. These are groups of people, usually productivity centers, and these are individuals who have been recognized and acknowledged by us as leaders in the productivity field around the world. And this is a little sprinkling of who are the fellows and the productivity partners. We have 2 in China with 36 fellows at this point. I think it's up to 50 now. But India, we have 1 partner organization with 37 fellows. You can tell that Canada and the US is where we basically were founded and operate. But 10 partner organizations in Europe, you see the numbers. And we're looking to continue to grow. And our partners go from A to Z, from Australia to Zambia. Every 2 years or so, we have a World Congress. England, India, Australia, USA, Norway, Indonesia, et cetera, and so forth and so on. We had 2 in China back to back, and that's very unusual. Turkey in 2010. This is my invitation. This is the only commercial I'm going to give, but there's a lot of information available to you over there in the lobby about the meeting we're having in Antalya, Turkey in November of 2010. I'd like to see every one of you, and bring your friends and families. It's a beautiful beach. It's a nice time of the year to be in Turkey, I'm told. Shared vision. The Global Compact and WCPS and affiliated enterprises offer their knowledge and skills to shape initiatives in supply chains, develop tools, assist participants, and promote the effective and ethical alliances, and create conditions conducive to world peace. Creating conditions for world peace is a BHAG. How many know what a BHAG is? Tor does.